I'm so excited to nominate St. Luke's Lutheran Church for the 2018 Faith Organization of the Year Award. They've done so much for our community over the last 30 years. It was about 30 years ago the pastor of St. Luke's went down to California, saw a model with shelter in congregations and brought that back to the east side and said, hey, we have a need over here, I think we could duplicate that over here. And 25 years ago, Congregations for the Homeless opened our doors for the first time for people experiencing homelessness. And St. Luke's Lutheran was one of those original churches who hosts us every February, hosts up to 35 men for the month, feeds them, and has been doing that faithfully for 25 years.
We are so grateful to have worked with St. Luke's on the building of our newest community, 30 Bellevue. We broke ground on 30 Bellevue in 2017, and we will be completing it in 2019. That project's going to house 63 families, all of whom are low income, and 30 of whom will come from homelessness. And we could not have done this without St. Luke's. Carolyn Norton and Pastor Mark Griffith have spearheaded this project and worked directly with us for 3 years with the City of Bellevue. We had to go through rezoning, getting permits, making a lot of changes in an area that Bellevue wasn't necessarily ready for. But we did it, we stuck with it, and we're so excited. Even at the last minute when we were trying to close our financing, the church was willing to give us a last minute loan, which thank goodness we didn't need. But we think they are so deserving of this award. We really want to say congratulations to all of them, and thank you again so much from Imagine Housing.
I'm so honored to be here today to celebrate and really recognize the commendable efforts of St. Luke's in addressing the homeless crisis in our community. They were one of the first churches to host our shelter. That was just happening on the weekends at that time. And now today I'm happy to say that we are operating almost 24/7 in their space. With the efforts of Bob and Leslie Schofield, they were the ones who identified the basement space. At that time it was unfinished, and really envisioned that being our shelter that it is today, which is a beautiful programmatic shelter where women can stay for up to 6 months, and then during the daytime it operates as our day center. I also want to recognize the efforts from Pastor Tom Kidd at the time, Bob Stanberry, Deborah Caldwell, Carolyn Norton, and Julia Parsons, and many, many others from the congregation of St. Luke's that without their efforts, we would not be where we are at today. We are forever grateful and very appreciative of the support of St. Luke's.